make you understand that why this project is not just a development but a destination. I would like to invite Mr. Rohit to walk us through the presentation that captures the essence, vision, and the details about this iconic project.
Down to meet with us and understand our project here today. So the Cascades is our landmark project coming up in Neopolis, Kokapet. It's plot 14 in Neopolis, which was auctioned off on August 2023. And so the people behind the project is a new firm called GHR, Lakshmi, Urbanblocks, Infra, LLP. And this is basically a joint venture and a collaboration of three firms. The first being GHR Infra, and then Lakshmi Infra, and then Urbanblocks Reality. So all three of us, we have like a similar vision which brought us together in order to build this project. We wanted to build something iconic that would stand the test of time and something we would be proud of even many decades later. So with this shared vision, we embarked on this project in order to put really a landmark in Hyderabad, and I think we are almost there with the launch coming up. So the team behind the project is Shyam Sundar Reddy, my father, who's from GHR Infra, and Kartish Reddy, my brother-in-law, who's the CEO of our company as well, and from Urbanblocks, Mr. Rao Garu, and Sharat, who is his son, Sharat Garu, and Lakshmi Narayan Garu from Lakshmi Infra, and that's me from also GHR Infra. So GHR Infra was founded in 2019. However, we've been in the business for over the last 35 years. My dad was developing under the brand name Gautami Developers, and we've delivered many iconic projects in the city in the past 30 years. A lot of villa communities which are very luxurious and are still very beautiful today. And with the GHR Infra brand name, we've really gotten into like large-scale projects like the Titania, which we launched in 2019 in Kondapur, and we've just handed over that. And it's a very successful project, and it's thriving right now. And GHR Callisto is our ongoing project, which is in Kollur, and it has 1,200 flats. And we've sold almost like 80% of them in the last couple of years, and we're going to start handing over those from the end of this year. And the Cascades Neopolis is something which we are like focusing on in order to like dwell more into the luxury segment as well. And Lakshmi Infra was founded in 2007 by Lakshmi Narayan Garu. He's also a chartered accountant, and he has a relentless pursuit in order to make like as many good projects as possible he can in the city, and he always takes these good calculated risks which put him like where he is today. And they've successfully delivered 3 million square feet with another 11 million under construction. And Urbanblocks Reality was actually founded in 1980 under the name Sigma Real Estate by Rao Garu, and since his 40 years, he had quite a bit of journey. He was one of the leading landowners in Kondapur, and a lot of projects today which are iconic were once like the lands he owned and sold. And also his son Sharat, since he's moved back from America, he's using his modern tech-driven approach in order to really rise to the company which it is today with the brand name Urbanblocks. So we bought this plot 14 in Neopolis, and we are very happy to have this particular plot within that great location of Neopolis itself, because we have quite a few advantages with our plot. Where on the north side, if you see, it's completely 111 land, and there's the ORR right there as well. This gives us complete unobstructed views to the north side. And we also have two roads to our plot, which gives us another advantage in order for easy access to the site, and we also have a connection to the underpass of ORR over here. So that also lets the residents exit Neopolis really fast if they would like to. And towards the south side also there is a school coming in the plot 14, so that also doesn't block our views. And plot number 5 also is a plot staying empty at the moment because it's like a BRS party land. So that also gives us the advantage of clear views. So this is our project at a glance. The numbers which matter, like it's in 7.34 acres and 63 floors, which include the 7 levels of parking, where there's 2 levels of basement and 5 levels of podium parking. And we have sizes of 3 BHK and 4 BHK, where the 3 BHK sizes range from 2,560 SFT to 3,390 SFT. And 4 BHK SFTs range from 3,895 SFT to 4,825 SFT. We have 5 towers, and we have plenty of amenities spanning over 2 lakhs SFT, which you include like the clubhouse and they're also distributed across 7 levels in the community. So this is something we really appreciate with this project, is because amenities is something we're really focusing on with this project. And particularly great because in this market we are seeing there's quite a bit of uptake in like huge SFTs for flats, which is good, but there's also a huge demand for SFTs of this size, is what we noticed. So we decided to make it as marketable as we can. So therefore we have these sizes, which are a great size for a young family as well. And we have plenty of USPs in this project, but these 5 are something which stand out. It's been designed by international architects, consultants, and the primary being UHA London, where we have Jonas here, who's the founder of it, and Cooper's Hill from Singapore, who's our landscape architect, and Studio HBA from Singapore, who's our interior designer. These are some of the foremost leading companies in the world who are developing some of the most beautiful and iconic projects. So we're really excited and proud to have them as part of our team. And along with them, we also have one of the world's best international concierge services. It could be argued that it is the world's best. It's called Quintessentially, and they're spread up in 35 countries, and they bring you a range of service-based features which a lot of residents won't even think to like ask, because they can do any request that a customer has. Like they can just go up to them and take care of like a lot of their needs. This is coming from our focus, from coming from a hospitality perspective, where we wanted this not just to be like a residential community. We wanted it to be a little more service focused with features and services which residents can really use and appreciate in their daily lives. Along with that, we also have a key aspect of our community is wellness. We're focusing on wellness as a lifestyle for this community. So, and we take that very seriously. So, in order to do that, we also are going for this well certification, which will make us the first project in South India to get this certification, which it has even more parameters to enhance the well-being and the quality of life of the residents in this community. So they have multiple parameters to check your air quality, your noise levels, your light levels, like your lux levels, all that. So all of this makes it a little more task heavy for us in order to design this, but it also enhances the well-being of the residents to a great extent, which they will really appreciate once they start living there. Along with that, we're also very sustainable driven company. So like we're focusing on IGBC certification, the best one they have, which is the platinum certification. So that should also enhance the well-being of the building also along with the residents of it. And smart home automation, because we are also like tech driven and future forward company. We are focusing on smart home automation as an important part of the units of the flats, where we're going to be doing all the wiring necessary to keep it future ready for when the residents move in even 5 years later. So these are the 5 USPs of the project. And just to dwell a little, 5 levels above that is the podium, which is completely a car-free area, which gives you around 5-6 acres of complete open space, along with the indoor covered amenities under the towers. So this also has plenty of indoor-outdoor amenity experience, which the residents will really enjoy, and the under tower amenities. And then we also have the clubhouse, which is spread across 8 levels and 50,000 SFT. So that itself will be designed like a 5-star hotel again, and that will have plenty of amenity features with like an all-day dining restaurant, a sports bar, and since we are taking wellness very seriously, we'll also have the state-of-the-art spa and also a very well-designed gym with the top-of-the-line equipment over there. And then at the sky level, at the 63rd levels, we also have plenty of amenities which are covered as well as open again. So we have the tower lounges, which are dedicated for each tower, which are kind of like open spaces which residents can really book for themselves and use it for their own events, private things, or use it when it's not booked up. And the sky lounges, which are the common spaces, again, they have like more wellness features like an indoor pool, a sauna, hammam, all the best features in the world. And the Sky Garden, which is the Sky Bridge, which connects all 5 towers, is an open area which also has plenty of landscaped amenities at the top as well. So we have 2 swimming pools actually at the Sky Lounge level. One is like the open infinity pool, and once you get down into the Sky Lounge, we have an indoor pool as well. And at the bottom, we also have these the lagoon style swimming pool, which itself is a great feature. So this is kind of like a bird's eye view of the project. You can see all 5 towers being connected with the sky bridges. We also have 2 helipads. And this is the podium level, which sits 5 floors above the podium parking and the basement. Here we have, like I said, a completely car-free area where we have this resort lagoon-style pool with these cabanas, and also if you walk across, you have like the indoor amenities under tower at this level, which are really like zoned across like different age groups. So it's really like a well-planned community when it comes to the lifestyle the residents will have. This is like a paddle court we have above the clubhouse. And this is the central tower, which also has this, if you see in the middle, these this glass facade, which behind it are 2 panoramic elevators, which take the residents directly to the Sky Lounge. It's a very cool guest experience. When residents have guests visiting, they can take them through this, and they can see the entire city skyline as they're going up 63 floors. The entire financial, since we have complete unobstructed views to the north, we have like entire financial district, ORR views going up. And cars on ORR also have this cool view of these elevators going up and down all day. So this is really a unique feature. Here as well at a very big height, around 750 feet. So this is at the podium level, where we also have this, like I said, this completely car-free area with like pockets of areas for like privacy and more landscaping, seating areas where people can really enjoy. This is a snapshot of our clubhouse. No, it's our lobbies render, where like the residents go into their units after entering this lobby. They get dropped off at this level. So as you can see, it's designed like a 5-star hotel. So we have all the features you'd expect in terms of the attention to detail, and we also have the great double height over here, which leads you to the elevators. Okay. Thank you. This is just at a glance of our project. We have so many features and so many details that it would take many hours for us to sit and explain them in detail to you. But you can get that information when you come visit us at the site. Thank you.
Us from UHL London being present amongst us. So before I ask him to the stage, I would like to give a brief about him and his company and his journey. So Mr. Jonas is a degree, is an architect educated in the Architect Association in London. He began his career at the Foster's Partners, contributing to projects like the McLaren F1 headquarters in the UK and the Monaco Yacht Club. In 2005, he has joined the renowned firm Murphy Yawn and in Chicago as an associate principal, and under the guidance of the legendary Helmut Yawn, he has played a pivotal role in coming up with remarkable constructions and projects. Just to name a few, we have the tallest tower in New Delhi, the 54-acre project in Manhattan, and obviously in Moscow, sorry, and obviously the Cascades Neopolis in Hyderabad. So it's our privilege and honor to have him here. He has flown directly from London to meet you guys and share his experience and share his thoughts and his view behind him coming up with this brilliant project called the Cascades Neopolis. So I would like everyone to give him a round of applause to bring him on the stage and give a few words. So,
thank you, guys. I'm incredibly proud to be here today. It's really a culmination of, I think, just about 1.5 years of very intensive work with the team on this incredible project. For us, UHA, it's our first project in Hyderabad ever. So it really presented a complete new opportunity to work on something new. Whilst we've worked extensively in India, we'd never worked in this context before in Hyderabad. And when we started on this project, what really struck us was the clarity of the vision from the client team on this project from day one. And this is not very common. So they came to us with a clear vision for the project on what they wanted to achieve for this. And they wanted, the departure was different as well from what we typically start on. Sometimes we get given a brief with areas and amounts of units and, all the kind of standard stuff, which in this case, they started from a completely different point. They started from a lifestyle and what they wanted to achieve. And what they really brought to the table was the idea of wellness. They wanted this to be a new place, a city almost, because it is so large that it's almost a city within a city, that was really centered on wellness. So our starting point was not drawing units and even drawing a building, but it was actually a deep dive into wellness. And how do you really design for wellness? And the project that you'll see here, and as was pointed out earlier, there's so many facets to this project that it's going to take a while to really get your head around everything that's provided here, because it is immense, and the level of range of amenities is incredible. But you will see that there's one thing that really ties the whole project together, and those are the 6 pillars of wellness. And when I say 6 pillars of wellness, it's actually quite a well-established concept for wellness, where you have to take care of all facets of wellness. And different projects take care of different things, but this one we really wanted to encompass all of these pillars. And these pillars are, the first pillar is physical wellness. So obviously we want people that live in this project to be healthy. So you will see the range of amenities that have been provided for people and future residents allow them to really have a healthy lifestyle. There's an immense amount of arrays of gyms and pools and walking tracks and you name it, that are kind of focused on physical wellness. The second one is social wellness, and that's equally important. We wanted to design a community, a place where people felt that they would meet We've created throughout the project places where people can congregate, where they can meet their neighbors, where they can invite guests. So social sustainability and social wellness was really something that was incredibly important as well. It was touched upon earlier. Sustainable wellness, again, very, very important for us, and a third pillar of this project, and really making this project as sustainable as possible. And we've worked really hard, not only to get the accreditation, but to find ways to make this project as sustainable as possible. The fourth pillar is mental wellness, and really also designing spots for people to be well and to feel good in their skin. And this is created with a series of different spaces, not only how you design your apartment, but how you create places where you can meditate, where you can do yoga, where you can sit and read a book. We really wanted not just big spaces and big congregation spaces, but also spaces where you could, focus on yourself, focus on your mental wellness, etc. The fourth pillar is spiritual wellness as well. So one of the incredibly important things, especially here in Hyderabad, is Vastu. And this project was designed from day one with very, very stringent and strict Vastu principles. So everything within this project is designed according to these principles. And this again was a very deep dive for us, because we have designed projects according to Vastu principles before, but never to this extent. So that was a really incredible opportunity for us to do that. And the project really, from the macro to really the micro, is designed with Vastu in mind. Then we come to spiritual wellness, which again is the Vastu I spoke about. And we have also across the project prayer rooms and places where people can be spiritual. Within each apartment we've provided a puja. So this is again something that I think makes the project very, very unique in that sense. And lastly, the last pillar is about emotional wellness. And emotional wellness is a harder one to define, but what we, in studying what makes emotional wellness, it's the proximity to nature is really proven as being something that's really a positive influence on your emotional wellness. And this is something we've really included throughout the project. You'll see a huge amount of greenery and green space and biophilic elements that have been distributed across the project as a whole. So those were really the pillars that we started with, kind of designing to meet those 6 pillars of wellness. Then one of the last things I want to kind of leave you with as well is why it's called Cascades, and how the name came up. And I think you'll probably see from the earlier nuggets and the advertisements so far, that was the idea of waterfalls and the idea of these cascades coming down was one of the initial concepts for the building. And it was very much driven by the scale of this development. It is huge. So what I like to do when I started design is look at nature and look at similar scaled elements in nature. In this case, it's almost like a mountain. It's a mountain cliff. And when you have these 5 towers in combination, it forms like the ridge of a mountain. So our concept for that was, what if there was greenery that grew up there? So mountains in a green valley. And what if you had a cascade, like these immense cascade like Victoria Fall or Iguazu Falls, where you see this big cliff sides and you have the water that comes over. And that water, when it falls down, leaves very distinct white striations.
We have come up with a brilliant project and we promise to bring your vision onto reality in coming years. Thanks a lot. So before we continue with the Q&A session, we would like to invite all the stakeholders on the stage. So Vivra sir, Shyam sir, Karthi sir, Gold sir, sir, please just come on the stage for a couple of minutes and we can.
April we got RERA. Though we got RERA, we have not launched immediately. And so we, very recently, 10 days back, we had a soft launch, and price is around 10,000 we started, plus amenities and other as per Hyderabad industry standards, floor rise and other stuff.
So, is there any cross ownership between the three joint venture partners?
No cross ownership. We as an individual promoters of three groups, we joined. We floated this LLP, and we three individuals from three groups, we have an equal share.
So, what is the aggregate turnover of these three companies independently?
These three companies aggregate turnovers around 4,400 crores.
This is the business you have done last year. Or how do you?
Yeah, this is a year-on-year business, and last year we have done this business.
4,000 crore.
400 crores.
400.
Yeah.
So, is the joint venture is only for this particular project, or we are going to continue this joint venture for other projects?
Our journey started with this project, and in future we want to continue with many more projects.
Okay. Where are you? Basically, where are your projects so far?
Our projects in Kondapur, Miapur, and Kollur. And we have presence in Andhra Pradesh also.
Yes, we are targeting IGBC Platinum. So we are waiting for the pre-certification. It is at the final stages, and probably in this month we would get it. And we would be following all the norms. And the Platinum is the highest rating in IGBC. So we are looking forward for that.
Real estate market scenario in Hyderabad. Do you think this is the right time to launch this 63 floors skyscraper in Hyderabad?
Hello, Andy. That's a good question. I'm Sharat, representing the Cascades, designated partner, also CEO of Urbanblocks Reality. To your question, the market currently has an overflow of regular residential units. So in 24, I think we are into the luxury segment. And what we see is there were 91,000 square feet, which was there in 2024, and then there's a little overflow in that segment. In 25, it was around 1 lakh square feet, so that's very less. Also, the segment that we are in, it's ultra premium, which is for HNIs, entrepreneurs, CEOs. So we don't see any issue launching it this time.
Yeah. So since you are a newcomer in skyscraper segment, I think you have not constructed any skyscraper till now. So what is the guarantee that you will deliver this project by 2030? And what are your current financial positions? Can you throw a light on that?
So since we don't have the experience in building the 63 floor, but all our consultants that we hired, for example, UHA, Studio Infinite, which is our local consultant who does a lot of skyscrapers, and Bureau Happold is one of the world's renowned structural engineering company who has done a lot of such projects. So, and the Tata Projects is our PMC, TQSET. And about the financials, I'll pass it on to my partner.
Yeah. Though we don't have a skyscraper experience, since skyscrapers is a new phenomenon, maybe for last 7, 8 years it is in Hyderabad. And all our consultants are, as Mr. Sharath said, all our consultants are well experienced. And you have seen Mr. Jonas' presentation. He has run all across world. And regarding financials, and this land is purchased in HMD auction. Uh, we bought it for 550 crores, and our estimated construction cost would be around 2,600 crores. And this project is well scrutinized by SBI while sanctioning their project loan of 900 crores. So we have, although we have purchased this land 1.5 year back, we have gone deep into designing as well as fund planning. We ensure that this project is completely secured in terms of funding, and we are going to launch our project tomorrow.
Hello. Sir, the entire project it is residential or like some brigade, they allocated some floors for the hotel and commercial purposes.
It has 5 towers, all 5 towers completely residential project.
Coming here to all of your personal stakeholders, architects, to the entire team, for being here. So I would like to thank the media and my partners, also the consultants, the project teams, consultants, especially Jonas here, and my partners, Shamsu Reddy garu, Kartish, Lakshmi. So as we move ahead, we want you all to be part of this Cascades Neopolis journey in the long run. Thank you so much for being here. Please feel free to go ahead and have lunch. Thank you.
I'm the founding director of UHA London. We are an international architecture studio based in London, but with 7 offices around the world. We've been active in India doing projects since 2011. We've worked extensively in NCR, Mumbai, Bangalore. And we specialize in high-rise, especially in residential high-rise. We've been involved in residential high-rise all over the world, so this project is really the kind of work that we enjoy doing, that we love doing. The scale of this project is quite incredible, and the amount and variety of amenities that have been able to be incorporated into this project is really unique for us. Not only unique for us in India, but unique for us internationally. This project is over 6 million square feet of build-up area. So it is incredibly large. We have I think we're just under 1,200 units for this project. So it really is. It's almost a town in itself, and it's designed as such. It's designed as a three-dimensional ecosystem, a three-dimensional city. Really, we have activities at every level of this project. So incredibly humbled. I can't wait to show you more of this. It's certainly going to be one of our crown jewels in our portfolio of work, and with the funding that's been secured now and the team of consultants and contractors, I feel really confident that we will be able to deliver on the vision and really deliver a new landmark for Hyderabad that's going to, stand for the next many decades and be a huge source of pride for us at UHA and me personally, who's been involved on the project since day one. And the fact that I could be involved till the end with the client team is really a testament to their vision and also to their commitment to not compromise on quality. On a lot of projects that we get involved in, we only get involved in the front end. On this project, the client team insisted that we be involved throughout the whole process to check that all the drawings, all the materials, all the details were in line with the original vision of the project. So I feel really, really good about this project. I'm incredibly proud, and I can't wait for it to start coming out of the ground, really.
2023 నుంచి ఇప్పుడు ఈ 2 ఇయర్స్ మేము మా ప్లానింగ్ చాలా అంటే మా ఇంటర్నేషనల్ కన్సల్టెంట్స్ అందరినీ తీసుకొని మేము చాలా ప్లాన్డ్గా చాలా డిజైన్స్ అన్నీ కూడా చాలా డెప్త్గా డిజైన్ చేసి డిజైన్స్ ఒక ప్రాజెక్ట్ సక్సెస్కి దాని డిజైన్స్ దాని ఫైనాన్స్ చాలా ముఖ్యం. అవన్నీ కూడా మేము ప్లేస్లో పెట్టుకోవడానికి ఈ లాస్ట్ 1.5 year నుంచి మా టీం అంతా, మా పార్ట్నర్స్, మా టీం అంతా, మా ఇంజనీర్స్, మా రెసిడెంట్ ఇంజనీర్స్ అందరూ కూడా చాలా కష్టపడి ప్రాజెక్ట్ పేపర్ వర్క్ అంతా కంప్లీట్ చేశారు. ప్లాన్స్ అన్ని చాలా ప్రాజెక్ట్స్ వర్క్ జరుగుతూ ఉంటాయి, ప్లాన్స్ తర్వాత వస్తూ ఉంటాయి. మాది అలా కాదు, మాది మొత్తం ప్లాన్స్ అన్నీ రెడీగా ఉన్నాయి. ఈ రోజున మా ఫండ్స్ రెడీగా ఉన్నాయి. మా ఫైనాన్షియల్ ఎస్బీఐ లాంటి ఫైనాన్షియల్ ఇన్స్టిట్యూషన్స్ మాకు కంప్లీట్ సపోర్ట్గా ఉంది. మా ప్రాజెక్టును వాళ్ళు మంచిగా స్క్రూటినీ చేసి మాకు మంచి రేటింగ్ ఇచ్చి మా లోన్ శాంక్షన్ అయిపోయింది. సో మేము అనుకున్న దానికంటే చాలా ముందుగా మా కస్టమర్స్ అందరికీ డెలివరీ ఇవ్వడానికి మేము ఇదే ఏ ఎఫర్ట్ అయితే డిజైన్ ఫైనాన్స్లో పెట్టామో ఇదే ఎఫర్ట్ ఏ మాత్రం తగ్గలేకుండా ఇంకా మోటివేషన్తో చాలా రేరా టైం మాకు 2030 వరకు ఉంది. ఆ టైం లోపు ఇంకా ముందు కంప్లీట్ చేసి మా ఇన్వెస్టర్స్కి, మా ఫ్లాట్ ఓనర్స్కి, మా ఆర్కిటెక్ట్స్, మా కన్సల్టెంట్స్ ఎలాంటి ప్లాన్ ఇచ్చారో దాన్ని ఆన్ గ్రౌండ్ చెప్పి డికేడ్స్ టు కమ్ అది సేమ్ వచ్చే దశాబ్దాలు కూడా అలాంటి ఉండాలి. అది ఈరోజు ఎలా ఉంటుందో, మేము డెలివరీ ఇచ్చిన రోజు ఎలా ఉంటుందో అలా ఉండేటట్టుగా మేము దాన్ని డిజైన్ చేసాము. అలాగే డెలివరీ చేస్తాము. మా కస్టమర్స్ అందరూ ఇప్పటివరకు ఎలా మా 3 గ్రూపులతో ఇప్పటివరకు ఉన్న కస్టమర్స్ చాలా హ్యాపీగా ఉన్నారు. వాళ్ళు అప్రిసియేషన్ వచ్చింది. అండ్ ఇన్ టైం డెలివరీ అనేది మా ముగ్గురికి ఉన్న స్ట్రెంగ్త్. చిన్న ప్రాజెక్ట్ కానీ పెద్ద ప్రాజెక్ట్ కానీ ఇది కూడా దాన్ని ఇప్పుడు నిరూపించుకునే విధంగా మేము ఇదే కంటిన్యూ చేసుకుంటూ ఈ లెగసీని కంటిన్యూ చేస్తూ మెనీ మోర్ ప్రాజెక్ట్స్ ఇదే విధంగా చేసి ఈ హైదరాబాదు అండ్ తెలుగు రాష్ట్రాల్లో, సౌత్ ఇండియాలో కూడా మంచి ప్రాజెక్టులు చేయాలని మేము అందరం చాలా పట్టుదలతో మా పార్ట్నర్స్ పెద్దలు వివి రావు గారు, శ్యామ్ గారు ఉన్నారు. అలాగే యంగ్స్టర్స్ కార్తీష్ బేసికలీ చాటా ఇంజనీర్ అండ్ హీ హాజ్ డన్ మాస్టర్స్ అమెరికాలో చేసి ఇక్కడ బిజినెస్ చేయాలని కుతూహలంతో వచ్చారు. అలాగే శరత్ బయట సాఫ్ట్వేర్ ఇంజనీర్ చేసి ఇక్కడికి వచ్చారు. నేను చార్టర్డ్ అకౌంటెంట్. ఇది మా అంటే మంచి కాంబినేషన్. ఈ ప్రాజెక్టు అంటే ఆయన చెప్పినట్టు దశాబ్దాలకు అలాగే ఉండేటట్టుగా మేము డిజైన్ చేయడానికి టైం ఇవ్వడానికి మేము వచ్చాము.
టోటల్ ఎమ్యూనిటీస్
2 లక్షల ఎమ్యూనిటీస్ ఉన్నాయి. అన్ని ఎమ్యూనిటీస్ కూడా ఒక 5 star హోటల్లో ఉంటే ఎలా ఉంటుందో 5 star హోటల్స్ ఎమ్యూనిటీస్కి తగ్గకుండా ఉంటుంది.